call today's event with 6 of the best action sports athletes in the world. And when I say world, I absolutely mean it. These guys are coming from 4 different continents, representing 3 different sports. And I promise you, you are all in for a treat. That said, while we are with you today, we are going to need your help. The more vibes, positive energy, and loud noise you can bring towards this ramp, the better the show's going to be, the more fun we're going to have, and the higher they're going to fly up into the air on this ramp. That said, before I get this thing started, Toronto, I got to ask, do we have any loud people out here today? Right on. That said, keep that energy going as I throw it onto the top of this 3.5 meter tall vertical ramp. Starting up with this first guy, he does what we call BMX bike riding and absolutely makes it look so easy. The South American representative, coming to you all the way from Santiago, Chile, make some noise for Coco Zurita. Introducing our athletes one at a time. This guy coming to you from the Far East, representing the continent of Asia. Flew a long ways to be here with us today and likes to fly high on that vert ramp. And owner of a skate park in his hometown of Osaka, Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Eito Yasutoko. Continuing on with our world tour, that brings us to our final representative of what we call skateboarding. Coming to you from the continent of Europe, just outside of London, England. This guy is a silver medalist at the X Games and currently in the process of obtaining his pilot's license. And that's because he likes to fly as high as he possibly can. Make some noise right now for my man Paul-Luc Ronchetti. All right, and our next BMX rider is our North American rep coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky, US of A. He's what we call a jack of all trades, dirt, vert, street, and park. He can do it all. Currently demonstrating his vert riding abilities. Ladies and gentlemen, a bronze medalist at the X Games. Give it up for Newman. All right, if you're an action sports person, then this guy needs no introduction. Coming to you on the same airplane as his brother from Osaka, Japan. He's a multi-world champion, plenty of X Games gold medals. Let's make some noise right now for the inline legend, Takeshi Yasutoko. This next gentleman needs no introduction himself, a veteran to the sport, literally the most winningest rider in all of X Games history, more X Games medals than any vert skateboarder ever to compete, 8 of them gold, and just a couple weeks ago, he was in Paris, France, competing in a little contest we call the Olympics. Make some noise right now for MacDonald. Right on, Toronto. My name is Dan, and as I said, it is a pleasure to be here with all of you today calling these legends on this vert ramp. We're going to keep things rolling with what we call warm-up runs. Now, we haven't been riding yet today. Our first show of the afternoon, we want to make sure these riders have enough speed, they know what they're getting into, the angles, checking out the height, maybe a little bit of the wind action up there. Check it out right now, my man Coco, looking pretty good. Check out this wheelie cool trick. Make some noise for Coco! Yo, Coco says no more tech moves. Let me put it into the air. Give it up for Coco. Just getting warmed up. All right, here we go. We got Eito Yasutoko rolling in. Now, I'm pretty certain, I don't speak Japanese, but I'm pretty certain they don't have the vocab term warm-up in their vocabulary. Check out my man right now, throwing it down in his warm-up run. Just setting the bar, setting the tone. Give it up for Eito. Wow, okay, well, that's how this show's gonna go. Paul-Luc Ronchetti dropping in. Check this out, one of the best to ever do it. Currently living in San Diego, California. As I mentioned, studying to get his pilot certification. And he definitely knows how to shred this vert ramp. Whoa! Nice lofty air right there in the corner. Check this out, front side, nose grab, and popping out. Give it up for Paul, just getting warmed up. All right, now watch my friend Zach. He's gonna do what we call technical tricks. We call this the grind, the technical section, using his pegs in various ways up on top of that coping. Check that out, ice pick grind. Doing a little stall in the corner, we call that the toothpick. Checking all of the boxes, forwards, backwards, top side, down side, he can do it all. Coming back at you, a flawless routine, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Zach Newman. All right, Takeshi feeding off the energy thus far in the show. This guy is not known, or is absolutely known to go big at a moment's notice, and he might bring it right now. Huge 540 straight into a 360 to Banky, going the other direction. What do you guys think of Takeshi? That's his one. All right, Andy MacDonald, our resident Olympian, just a few weeks ago being at the Olympics, riding with the world's best athletes, flying straight here to Toronto, and we've been here for the last almost 3 weeks, tearing it up on this vert ramp. Make some noise for Andy MacDonald! Right on, Toronto. You guys having fun? That was the warm-up section, so I'm glad you liked it. You are in for a treat as we continue going into what we call the turn-up section. We're going to let these riders loose. They say, hey, you know what? The airtime is safe. There isn't any wind. We can blast a little bit. Check this out. Whoa! Coco, straight to the airtime. No hinder. Turning it up nice and smooth. What do you think of Coco? Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Mr. Coco. All right. As I said, these riders absolutely feed off of each other's energy, washing out everybody rides and skates. But more importantly, they're feeding off of your energy from the crowd. What do you say? Wow. Yo, Eito is on one this morning. What do you say? Give it up for my man Eito Yasutoko. Paul-Luc, calm, poised, and ready to drop, focused and determined as ever. This guy is an absolute treat. You never know what he's gonna bring to the table. Massive air right there, little can-can action as we call it in the BMX world. Front side method grab. Grabbing the back of his board right there. Here we go, what do you say? Yo, the front side ollie, nothing on that, no grab on that board. Give it up for my man PL. Unreal. All right, we saw Zach with the technical stuff. A couple of pec grinds earlier. What is he going to bring to the air as he boosts? Check that out, crossing up the handlebars. Riding this ramp like a set of trails. Turn down air. Can in his own version. What do you think about Zach? Nice move. All right. Andy Mack dropping in at any given moment. Watch his feet. Notice the trickery as he puts it together. This guy no stranger to some big moves as he gets his turn-up run under his belt. Let's get low! Oh man, Andy, such a treat to watch skate this ramp. Oh! Right in the corner, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say? He's not done yet. Give it up for Andy! Takeshi Yasutoko, an absolute loosey-goosey as he skates this ramp. Yo, Toronto! He's just getting started. What do you guys think about my man Takeshi Yasutoko? All right, those of you guys in right here, you're spread out. If there's any room in front of you, come forward a little bit. Don't be shy. The closer we can get everybody to the action, the more fun we're going to have, the higher these guys are going to fly. Now, the reason I say that is we are moving into our high air competition segment. No tricks, just height. We want to see who can take the title for our first show of the day. Is that something you guys want to see?
Yeah!
All right, I will be the height pole. Andy Mack setting the bar quite literally. Solid air right there. Can he go a little bit higher? Let's get low! Showing you that each pump of that transition is going to go a little bit higher using their body weight. Make some noise for Andy getting that started. Here we go. All right, Paul. I know it's high, but this is the record to beat. Can you get above my head? Y'all need to watch closely. Watch how Paul uses the ramp to his advantage, pumping that transition, getting the speed he needs. Let's get loud! I got an ankle bite. Make some noise for Paul. Get the record, but not quite pulling it off.
That's why they wear it.
Yeah, of course.
I did not see that coming. All right. The new record so far is still about my sunglasses, Coco. You need to pull it for it to count. Coco is up next, our Santiago, Chile native. Here we go. Put some hands together for Coco. All right. Coco setting up for his big air. What do you say? Just barely. We got a new record. Make some noise for Coco. Zach, right about my head height is the record. It's this many meters, whatever that may be. Here we go. Zach, pumping that transition. What do you say, Toronto? We got a new leader by a long shot. Make some noise for Zach. All right. If you guys say so, we're going to keep it rolling. We got the Yasutokos up next. Eito has been working hard to get this high air record. He means business. Let's see if he can get over my hand. If he does, I need you all to scream! That was a new personal record for Eito. Give it up! That was above this railing. Takeshi, you got your work cut out for you, man. Takeshi is our reigning champion. His brother's been trying to knock him off that post all week long. Let's see if Takeshi can keep his championship going. Let's get loud for Takeshi Yasutoko. All right, we know the record. We saw it. Check this out. Big air to start. Getting that transition pumped as much as he needs. Check it out! Wasn't high enough. Let's get loud! Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, give it up for Takeshi Yasutoko! Oh my goodness, Toronto! We are barely halfway through our show. Are you having fun? Kids, where the kids at? Kids, let's make some noise. Let me hear you. Nice, I hear you. Barely can see you. You're so small over there, but I certainly hear you. We're going to move into what we call the doubles section. Instead of one athlete on the ramp, we're going to go with two. This can get very chaotic, very busy, very hectic. Everything needs to go as planned, or things can get pretty wild real quick. Do you want to see it? All right, first up, the professional athletes themselves, the Yasutoko brothers. Make some noise for these guys as they drop it. All right, watch as they sync themselves up, side by side on the flat bottom, flying out. Looks like they got the double hand plant. That's just to start. Check this out. Eito waiting for his brother patiently as Takeshi flies over Eito. Coming back at you. Can Eito fly over his brother Takeshi? They're not done yet. What do you say? Make some noise! We are setting up for something big here in just a moment. I can tell the vibe is going in the positive direction right now. We're going to go to BMX vert doubles. These bikes weigh approximately 25 pounds each. We want to make sure everything goes to plan. Everybody needs to be in the right position at the right time as they get themselves synced up. On three, let's get loud. 1, 2, 3, scream! Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about Zach Newman and Coco Zurita? All right, saving our best for last. We've got the skateboard duo, MacDonald and Paul-Luc Ronchetti. Watch how Andy chases Paul, both sliding those 5-0 grinds like a cat chasing a mouse. Watch this as they split up real quick. Paul, up and over Andy. Can they come back the other way? Andy wants his turn, coming up and over Paul. Watch this, slap, side by side, fake ears. Andy working the corner of that ramp, 360 as he watch the board. Watch the skateboard. Here we go. Right on back to his own board midair. The double bait and switch. Give it up for Andy and Paul. Wow, I tell you, that was the vert doubles run. Are you guys enjoying yourself so far? I know it's hot. We have seen a lot of stuff so far, some tricks, some high air, but now we're going to move into the competition segment of our show. We're going to combine both of those things together and see if we can impress the judges. Now, there's no judges here typically, but you in the audience are now taking the traditional role of the judge. If you want to see these guys let loose, let's get loud! All right, Coco Zurita. Dropping in. We got a new set of kids coming in, P. Careful, check that out. Whoa! Tail whip. Right into the no-hander. The judges are looking. They're making some noise. Back-to-back ears. Looks like Coco is just tearing it up right now. He's not done. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about Coco Zurita? Hey, Coco. You're in first place. Nice job. All right, we're going to see what kind of competition Eito can bring to the table. Each athlete competing against each other, a friendly competition, no less. Let's see what Eito brings to the table. Here we go. Let's get loud! Solid move, flat spin, landed fakie. Blind into that ramp, side by side fakie airs. Coming at you, fakie. Coming down, fakie. Make some noise for Eito. Oh my goodness, bouncing off that Kobe, quite literally, what do you say? These athletes are out here working hard, one run at a time. 1:30 is always the hottest show of the day. We got another one at 3:30 and 5:30, but right now, we got Paul throwing out some style. Checking out that vert ramp, here we go! Massive air right there, kick flip in the corner. Grabbing his board, backside ollie. Oh! We got a man down. What do you think about Paul? You'll see him in just a minute. He's got another one. All right, Zach. Your bronze medalist at the X Games. Check out this. We call it the combo run. He knows the judges are watching. He wants to put as many tricks into each ear as he possibly can. Bar spin, tire grab. Bar spin, one-handed X up. Throwing an X up in right there. X up the turn down, all of the tricks, all of the noise. Make it right now for Zach Newman. All right. I got to ask Toronto, do we have any Takeshi fans out here? I think so. If you're not a fan yet, you're about to be screwed. Gentlemen, Takeshi competing for the gold. Make some noise! Wow. All right. Well, if anybody knows what it's like to be the last rider to go in a competition, it is 8-time gold medalist Andy MacDonald as he puts it down. Watch how he uses his board. Keep an eye on his feet as he starts to switch it up. Some fancy footwork. Yo! Nice move right there in the corner. Check this out as he keeps it going. Yeah! That was a brand new move out of Andy. Does he have the exclamation point? It looks good. Here we go. The one, the only, your Olympic representative, Andy MacDonald, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We all of these athletes have one more trick, one more run to bring it all to the table in what we call the freestyle free-for-all. We don't know what's going to happen. That's what's so much fun about action sports, is you can do whatever you want, as long as you're having fun and making you guys scream. Can you get loud one more time? All right, Coco. You are up. The last time you're going to see him in our 1:30 show is right now. He wants to end with a bang. Big air, that's for sure. Check this out. Massive. Coco, where was that earlier? The flare. Back to back. Does he have one more? Toronto. What representative, Coco Zurita. Right on, guys. Next up, we're going to keep it rolling. These guys are pumped. They are hyped. You have been awesome so far. Eito, saving his best for last, setting up for something. When you see it, you'll know what it is. That was awesome. This one right here. Check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Smooth sailing. Does he have another one to finish it up? We call that the yard sale. Make some noise for Eito Yasutoko. Come check out the 3:30 show. He's going to want to come back with a vengeance on that one. Also, let you guys know, we're going to be signing autographs after the show right over here at the white tent. Come on by and say what's up. Right now, Paul-Luc working the corners, looking to bring down the chandelier. Let's make some noise for Paul-Luc Ronchetti! Oh man, here we go. He's got a big one. Yes, massive grab right there. What's he coming at you with? The last time you're going to see a flip trick in the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, an absolute special performance. Give it up one more time for PL Ronchetti. All right, 3 athletes remain. Zach Newman is not one to let anybody down. Check this out, combination move right into this, the tail. Check it out, turning it up a little bit, bar spin X up, the 540. Does he have another one in him? Whoa! All tranny, double 540s. Make some noise for Zach. All right, 2 athletes remaining. Again, feeding off of your noise, feeding off of your energy. What do you think about Takeshi? Yo! Working his way up, sliding out just barely. One of the highest airs we've seen yet. Takeshi decides to casually work his way back up to the 901 last time. Ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable. All right, we save the Olympians for last. That's just kind of the respect you're going to get when you qualify for the world's biggest event. Here we go. MacDonald showing you what it takes to make the Olympic team. Front side airs, back side airs. Watch his feet as he gets tricky with some of it. Oh! Just barely get back on that board. Coming back at you. Air after air. Here we go. That was a believer pop shot. Oh my goodness. Guys, you're witnessing magic number 1, the only. What do you say? Give it up for MacDonald. Right on, you guys. Zach Newman, Takeshi Yasutoko, Eito Yasutoko, MacDonald, Coco Zurita, Paul-Luc Ronchetti. My name is Dan. We're going to be doing some autographs right over here at the white tent. If you want to meet the team, come on by, say what's up. We would love to say hello. You guys have been a fantastic audience. We'll check you back at 3:30. Have a great day and be safe. We'll check you next time.